There are fears more than 1,000 people could be infected with a deadly SARS-like virus in China.
Still reeling from the summer bushfires, Victorians could not have imagined the impending impact of COVID-19.
In just 3 hours, Melbourne will be back under curfew.
Then, on August 2, Stage 4.
There will be a curfew across metropolitan Melbourne from 8 p.m. this evening.
Lives and livelihoods, the Chief Health Officer says, can only be saved with restrictions until 80% of Victoria is vaccinated.
Just have to stay positive and hope this ends sooner than later. I just hope it's only 2 weeks.
Supermarket shelves were stripped of supplies. Toilet paper briefly became a precious commodity.
Panic! That's what we're all doing.
Melbourne 2020. A global pandemic, a state of emergency. Restrictions, quarantines, and multiple lockdowns. For many industries, such as restaurants, cafes, and hairdressers, this was devastating.
During the pandemic, the hairdressing industry really suffered, like a lot of other small businesses. Many of our young hairdressers left the industry and the older hairdressers as well. So we have a crisis in staff shortage.
Back then, we were emerging from a 2-year lockdown, and our industry, well, I guess many industries, faced lots of challenges from that 2-year lockdown.
I remember a brainstorming session with our then Executive and Director of Education, thinking about this project, thinking about what we could give back to the industry through COVID, and coming up with some amazing ideas, and the concept of the grant and the application that was successful.
Introducing an innovative program that combined Box Hill Institute's resources with Jobs Victoria partnership that would completely refresh, restart an industry and prepare employees for the future. Jobs Victoria connects people who find it difficult to find stable, secure work with employers who need staff.
It's a win-win for business and need of skilled staff, and for people who are looking for work, who get a secure career in an industry that is creative, vibrant, and has so much potential.
Look, I think with COVID-19, it's been a hard couple of years. I think for any small business, it's been a real struggle. And I won't deny there's sort of been ups and downs, and even still today, being reopened, there's still struggles. I mean, we've still got staff shortages. We're still trying to recuperate money that we didn't get in 2 years. So I feel like every small business is in the same boat.
So salons are now without staff. This gives us an opportunity to recruit again and locate more young people who are interested in going into the industry, as well as the over 45-year-olds and the newly arrived migrants. They make fantastic candidates for this program.
I ran a play school centre, kindergarten, for 12 years, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And then I came to Australia and I began working for a high-end retail store, which again I enjoyed and did for 7 years. But after the lockdown, I wanted to rethink things and came to hairdressing.
This program with Box Hill Institute and Jobs Victoria has allowed us to recruit new people to enter our industry.
On social media, I was on Facebook and I seen the program pop up as an ad, and I actually saw Ruth's name and recognised Ruth's name from when I was training at Pivot Point 27 years ago. And I called and just wanted to learn more about the program.
Launching an initiative like this was not without its challenges, and no big launch event. To get the ball rolling, we had to go virtual. But in November 2021, the hairdressing arm of the project officially went live, complete with a story on 9 News.
We've entered into a partnership with the hair industry and with Box Hill Institute, who are providing a training partnership. 75 people will be supported into work.
This partnership provides soft skills for our students, mentoring, masterclasses, and it will give them a qualification so they can get a job.
This partnership with Jobs Victoria and Box Hill Institute is a great segue into supporting industry. Box Hill has always been at the forefront with industry engagement, so we're able to liaise with salon owners to support them and recruit staff. And it provides a new group of people coming into the industry because we have lost so many people who've decided not to continue with hairdressing.
With Jobs Victoria on board and Box Hill Institute reaching out, the timing was perfect.
Skill shortages have really affected us. Just to get people in this industry and get them moving again and creating these jobs, it's going to be fantastic.
Having Jobs Victoria and Box Hill Institute that are really looking out for those right candidates, and they've been screened and they're finding passionate students that are really wanting to get into great salons. It just means that they can be placed into good salons, and for us at Koto, we're always looking to put new people on.
And in February 2022, the hospitality arm of the project went live, thanks to a beautiful story on ABC News. Meet Mama Verena, one of our participants that helped launch the project with us in February 2022.
Hola, I'm Verena. I'm from Colombia. My hometown is Cartagena. I'm feeling very, very happy for cooking Colombian food in Australia. It's a little bit peace than my country in Australia when I cook in Colombian food. It's really good for me. Thank you.
What is being created is life-changing for those students to enable to support, mentor, lead and inspire our hospitality and hairdressing students to grow, learn and develop their hospitality, hairdressing skills, knowledge and employment outcomes has been inspirational. To be able to collaborate with a dedicated team of Box Hill Institute, our industry partners and the Victorian Government has been a career highlight for my team. One cannot underestimate how life-changing this experience has been.
It's an incredible opportunity. Make sure you absorb as much as you can, take away as much as you can, because that's going to give you the confidence to compete.
I thought that I'd actually showcase 4 hairstyles that I did for Brisbane Fashion Week that looked amazing on the catwalks. And if you wanted to have a look at my Instagram, there's videos of them all. And I thought that I'd chosen those hairstyles to teach you today and then use for the show.
Our industry partners chose Box Hill Institute as their preferred training partner, as many of our teams still work in the hospitality or hairdressing industries and so understand the requirements and needs of those industries.
As part of the program, Box Hill Institute invested into each individual involved to ensure that they had the best chance at success. In addition to learning the skills that they need, they received one-to-one mentoring from day one, assistance and support from Box Hill Institute at every level.
Being a mentor for the hairdressers at Box Hill Institute is a really rewarding experience because they're really getting involved in their industry. They have a really hands-on role when it comes to finding themselves a job, working in industry and in the classroom.
So it's been amazing to have the connection with Jobs Victoria. You always know you've got support and someone to go to if you ever are unsure about something or if you're ever just needing a chat.
We got involved with Jobs Victoria because of the fact that they have a great incentive program with the apprentices. They basically pay for all the schooling for the apprentices. So that makes it a lot easier for a salon to actually gain momentum. And they've taken a lot of that stress away from the salon owners, which is really beneficial. The other thing it does, it makes you want to actually get another apprentice on board because it actually, the incentives are so good that you're basically bringing more apprentices through. So it's been an absolute awesome thing to go through with Jobs Victoria.
I do think that this partnership with Jobs Victoria and Box Hill is going to change the way that we recruit apprentices because again, the traditional platforms, we're just not really getting many applicants whatsoever. And I do think that this program and partnership is going to see a shift in the way that candidates come through to salons and that they are placed into the right salons.
I think that's the first-hand knowledge that you get, learning on the job, seeing the mistakes that can be made, just experiencing the whole atmosphere of a salon. Very different to school.
Individuals in the program received a workplace toolkit for their studies, an apprenticeship and an opportunity to earn while they learn.
Our Jobs Victoria graduates have the skills, the knowledge, the aptitude and attitude to embrace and challenge these industries that they're now all working in. And this could not have been achieved without the dedicated support and passion of our Box Hill Institute staff, Jobs Victoria and our industry partners.
I'm very happy.
The mentors, the seasoned professionals, and subject matter experts of their field took on a starring role through the program. Not only were they renowned in their industries, but the opportunity to contribute to an industry that had been hit so hard was too good to pass up.
The support was amazing. Everyone had a mentor to support them for 12 months and beyond. The mentors are still supporting the students. I'd never seen anything like this before, and it was truly phenomenal.
Chef, here's your corn flour. Here's your bowl. These are some spring rolls we've done earlier.
So if you could just cut them into like 1 centimetre rings just through there. Perfect, yeah, perfect.
I've got some ginger that I'm grating here, fresh ginger and garlic and everything. I think that's good. That'll work. Awesome. Thank you so much.
If you're going from darker to lighter with a tent, you start at the front and you work back. So I always use diagonals, pivots and fans because it just sits really beautifully.
Through BHI collaboration with industry leaders in both the hospitality and hairdressing sectors, our students have been able to learn the skills and knowledge to industry benchmarks and standards. An example of this is our masterclass program, where BHI alumni have run workshops in our new training facilities, either here at Fountains Restaurant or within our hairdressing salon.
Hospitality and hairdressing industry superstars such as Guy Grossi, Dee Parker Atwood, and Anna Poloview, just to name a few, passed along their experience, words of wisdom, and training in exclusive masterclasses.
It's a great honour to come back and help hopefully give some wisdom and knowledge back to our industry, which is in dire need of great new and talented people at the moment. So I was amongst the first young apprentices that came here, and it was a long time ago. I started working in restaurants at a very young age because my dad was a chef. He came to Melbourne in 1960 and he was a great chef. It's a bonding kind of experience being with great people and in the industry, and especially your teachers, and life lasts in relationships, I hope, and that's what's helped me through a lot of my career.
It's a great leveller, being in the kitchen. It doesn't matter who your mum and dad are. It doesn't matter how much money you're earning in your part-time job. It doesn't matter what shoes you're wearing. You put the uniform on and you become a team. And then you can go and interact with another person at another place as a team, because you have the skill sets and we just click in to wherever we'll end up. It translates no matter what walk of life you're in, you are in a team, and that team is ride or die in a kitchen.
I always wanted to be where my dad follows, like dad had a chef, all my grandfathers had been a chef. I should say from my bottom of my heart, I would thank, because I learned from the pastry, I learned from different chefs, I learned the technique, and every little bit I took into the consideration, like suppose an ingredient, if the ingredient stands alone, if it's done in a different technique, in a different method, in a different way of saying standing alone with confidence, and if it merged with two ingredients, how it sinks on the plate and how the flavors comes up, not only just by plating up, but having the taste of it.
Thank you all for being here today. Today we're going to do a very simple little dish. It's called tortellini di zucca. It's simple, but it's a very popular dish in our cellar bar. And we make all our own handmade pastas there because we love doing it, and it's exciting, and our guests really enjoy it.
We have the master class. We have the legendary chefs like Guy Grossi, we had Adam De Silva, we have Daisy, we had the steak master, the Chris Wade. They didn't just talk about the recipes, they talk about their life experience, how they grew, what the goals they have in their life.
Plan your path, whatever that path is. Don't just go into hospitality and just cook.
My mum's always said, you know, surround yourself with like-minded people, or who's my daughter so I know what she's like. So like, I want to be the best, so I surround myself with the best.
Just don't go in and cook and I'll just go to that job, I'll go to that job. Plan where you want to be in 5 years, plan where you want to be in 7 years.
I've always had different words of wisdom when it comes to cooking. I remember I was in the corridor, I was grabbing my uniform and I was a bit naughty in the kitchen, and Andy North, who's based in Sydney now, turned around and goes, Poloview, you know what? You can work for yourself. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? So when he says work for yourself, he means self-growth, self-development.
Plan that path and then follow that path. I want to do this kind of food and I want to go corporate and work for a pub group. I want to work as a consultant. I want to be on MasterChef. Whatever that is, whatever that looks like. plan that path today and then find the restaurants that will take you there. You want to own an Italian restaurant, work out that 10-year plan to own an Italian restaurant, work out the top 10 Italian restaurants in Melbourne, top 10 restaurants in the world, choose 2 from Melbourne, choose 2 from the world, and commit. Go in there, put your head down, bum up, and just work, because you'll see the rewards.
Make a dream, make what you want to be, and have a plan ready. I want to do this, I want to reach there. Don't be a ship without the rudder, the way the waves takes you. If you have an aim and objective in your life, you will reach there. I guarantee it.
And Paul. So what I'm trying to show you is just the possibilities of what you can do with this. So getting jobs overseas, amazing. Having fun, amazing. Meeting other people and doing this on a bar, amazing. So we're ultimately going to learn the formula of how to make a cocktail, and so that you can leave here, be able to do this formula anywhere.
You really have to enjoy what you do. Making pizza is my passion. A restaurant is a lifestyle. You choose the lifestyle.
So I think that Area Academy can provide inspiration. I think we provide the most up-to-date, current and in-trend things when it comes to men's hair and just across the hair industry in general.
The masterclass complements the students' learning because it takes what they've taken in the classroom, but also what they're going to take from this masterclass is broadening that learning and giving them much more upskilled skills, and also testing their client consultations with their barber clients.
I've got to say the key highlight was being invited to the showcase last year. Actually, I was in a conversation with one of the other salon owners, and we were essentially fighting for one of the students because she was just amazing, and all of them were amazing, and a lot of them walked away with jobs by the end of the night. It was truly phenomenal.
So we've been here for 18 months now in the Jobs Victoria program and Box Hill Institute. So it was a great time for the students to actually celebrate what they've learned so far.
June 2022 was a big moment for Box Hill Institute, securing 140 job outcomes in hairdressing and hospitality. This enabled us to lock additional funding for 2 new projects. This was across several sectors in desperate need of future employees. These included ICT and/or cybersecurity, in trade areas of plumbing, carpentry, electrotechnology, refrigeration and automotive, and health areas of individual support, operating theatre technicians, dental assistants and social assistants in the areas of youth work, disability and mental health.
Box Hill Institute is supported by the Victorian Government through Jobs Victoria's priority workforce projects. This means we are providing you, the employer, with a job-ready, good-to-go student who can fill the increasing skill shortage happening all over Victoria. We are training a wide range of students, providing a free education and qualification in the sectors of information communication technology, trades, health, community service, and hairdressing. Our students are trained, qualified, and coached by professionals. They will also be well prepared with soft skills such as communication and interviews as part of their training. It's a win-win.
So exciting to see so many apprentices in all different sectors. And I can tell you right now in the block, we need more people than ever. And in the industry, we need that. So your future is bright. There's going to be plenty of work for you, and it can take you anywhere.
The results spoke for themselves. 24-month project delivery, 643 jobs, 477 total employers, and 37 amazing masterclasses.
I'm very optimistic. I'm back learning again, which excites me. This is something I'd wanted to do from the time I was a child. So to be my age and excited again about my career, it's invigorating, and I can see how my future is full of great things.
Thanks to the Jobs Victoria funding, 643 individuals have been supported into their first steps of long-term employment. Whilst their journeys have just begun, Box Hill Institute and Jobs Victoria's journey has reached its end point.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Daman Srivastav. I'm one of the cook in Box Hill TAFE. Hope you enjoy the show. Thank you very much.